Hey guys, it's your boy Jakey Cakey, and today we're doing a live commentary playthrough of the Eisendrache Easter egg.
Suffered a malfunction. And when I say malfunction,
And
it's
yeah,
an RPG right to the face.
I don't know what made me want to do a video like this, but I've been posting a lot of non-commentary stuff, and the other day I posted a buried strat guide that I commentated, so I figured why not do a the Eisendrache Easter egg playthrough slash guide. I'm kind of just gonna be talking about whatever comes to mind and throwing in my thoughts as I'm going through the map here. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My birthday was yesterday. I'm 26 years old now. Feels kind of weird being over 25. It's like I'm over halfway to 30, you know? Yeah, we're just gonna keep getting some points here. The double points is awesome. I really want to roll a shopping free would be cool, honestly. I'd take a shopping free. Right now I just want to get every every door on the map open. Start finding pieces of the shield probably. If I hiccup and stuff or cough, you'll have to forgive me.
Never turn down a free reload.
Max ammo's kind of heat.
Attempts to recover the missing test subject have already.
Come on, give me shopping free right here.
Dempsey 1.0 is currently
what we wanna
strapped
see.
to a German rocket bound for the moon.
That's a crate power, dude. It's okay, it's okay.
Anyone else want a slice of the action?
Since I got Widow's Wine, I may as well make use of it and get these melee kills. My next Gobblegum should either be wall power or shopping free, so once we get enough points here, we'll go ahead and roll it.
Whoa! What the hell is that thing?
That's a wall power, dude. Not what I wanted. That means my next one will definitely be shopping free though. While we're here, we may as well give the dragon a few zombies. Once we get that shopping free Gobblegum, then we're out.
With Richthof and AWOL, I have no means to secure the safe extraction of the subject. Guess I'll have to improvise. Proceeding as planned.
There it is. Alright, let's go. We'll
We'll
come back to this dragon later. So as we're coming through here, we're going to click on the power. We're also going to buy the HVK off the wall. We're also going to grab the Bowie knife for later. That's going to make it easier for upgrading our bow. I like to do the Bowie bow. You can do any bow you'd like. As we're coming by here, we're going to hit these landing pads so that they're all activated for later. Grab that door. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it all the way down. Oh yeah, we'll make it to the teleporter, no problem. Bada bing, bada boom. That should be most of our map opened up now. We can start feeding our dragon here. That's our next goal on the list. Feed the
What is this
dragon.
place? What exactly was Group 935 trying to achieve?
When the zombies are slow like this, don't be afraid to group them up. Knife them if you can. If you can't, take them out one by one.
Come on, guys! How about a little breathing room?
I think I just picked up another tram fuse. Alright, so you know your dragon is done when he breathes fire and then shatters. Just like that. So now we can go back to the last dragon that we were trying to feed, which was over here in the courtyard. We need to look for the shield part as well. I don't remember all the places it can spawn. Here it is. This is what it looks like.
I know by now that anything
That
can
can
be
spawn
useful.
there. I think it
Even
can
ripped
spawn
off.
up in that corner, up on the second floor. And it can spawn somewhere else. I think it can spawn over in this corner.
My knife wants to say hi!
I swear I have more zombies in this, right? Yeah, there's a couple up in there.
Not in the mood for giving out hugs, freak bag. I've had enough of you! Double points!
Oh, that would have been nice like 4 zombies ago. Alright, this dragon is now done. So that's the courtyard dragon, we got the pyramid dragon, and we're gonna make our way back over to the church. While we're on our way to the church, we're gonna stop by, check here. The shield part can spawn here. Can also spawn, I think it's over here, and then it spawns back here, which it did for us. It looks like that.
You know the saying, see a penny, pick it up. All day
Here's
long,
our last
you'll
dragon.
have a penny.
This is Griffin Station. We have an update. Over. Dr. Grove,
What's up, buddy?
have you made any progress? Yeah, Doctor. The machine is ready. Awaiting the conduit.
There's an Easter egg you can do here. You wait for these to line up, right?
I will proceed with Operation Shield.
Shoot them at the same time. Get a little disco dance.
Security protocol
Kinda neat.
935. No, actually. Maximus is not already dead.
If you didn't know, this is also the song that plays in Cold War when you do the coffin dance Easter egg. Good part about this too is since we're knifing all of them, we're gonna get lots of points for later on. We have all of our perks already, but that doesn't mean we can't use them for pack-a-punch and getting weapons.
Alright, brain boys, let's make this quick. Bring it on!
Sweet, so that's our 3 dragons done. Take care of some of those guys real quick. So now we come down these stairs and you'll see that we unlocked our bow. We're going to pick this up as our mule kick weapon, so it'll be in our 3rd weapon slot. If we go down and lose it, we can always pick it back up right in the same place. So now that we have our bow, we're going to go get our bow upgrade started. And earlier I said I was doing the void bow. So your first step for the void bow is to come over here underneath the drawbridge. I guess it's not a bridge, it's a gate. And you're going to shoot this symbol right here. Do a full charge shot and it should break and it'll release this arrow. We're going to pick that up. You're going to hear that demon voice say, "Release me." And that will bring us back over here underneath the clock tower. So this is why we bought the Bowie knife earlier. We have to melee kill a zombie on top of this tile right here. Since we have the Bowie knife, we can just melee one-shot it and we'll be good to go. We're also going to grab ourselves a shotgun here. This will be helpful for taking down panzers. So get a melee kill and you'll see it breaks open. You're going to hold F on this vase. So he says return that is scattered. And that's going to trigger the next step of the upgrade, which is to go around the map and we're going to find 6 of these skulls. You're just going to hold F or whatever your action key is. You can see they kind of glow purple and that's going to signify that we picked it up. No tram fuse. Interesting.
Need a fuse box if I'm going to get
Alright,
this
so our
moving.
next skull is right here next to double tap. We're going to come up here into the bedroom, and our next skull is going to be in this chest.
This room means something to anyone? Anyone?
Buy that door real quick. Buy this door real quick. Our next skull is going to be right out here on this windowsill. Pick that up. So that's a total of 4 skulls up top. When we go down in the bottom here, we're gonna turn this on real quick while we're down. Just gonna stand on these till they turn blue. This is something you'll need to do for the Easter egg, so make sure you do this step. Don't hit me, please. And you hit me. How rude. Alright. So something we can also grab while we're here is going to be the next shield part, which is right there above the door. You can wall run and grab it, just like that. Our next goal is going to be in the sink. And then we'll teleport. We're going to teleport down here to the rocket pad, and our last goal is going to be in the back of this truck right here. So if you see, we picked that one up now, and our next part of the bow upgrade is ready. While we're here, we're going to teleport these pack-a-punch pieces.
Let's hurry up and assemble this. I think we're going to need it. Fresh supplies
Got our max ammo. Turn on this jump pad while we're down here. This one will take you back to spawn if you need it. Something we're gonna do while we're down here is we're going to try and get the part for the, I can't remember what they're called, the DG3s, the Ragnaroks, that's what they're called. We're gonna get a piece for the Ragnaroks. They're another crucial buildable for the Easter egg. Oh, there we go. So when the rocket test begins, there's going to be this lever right here. You're going to want to flip it up, and then you're going to want to run back to this door as fast as possible. And now what that's going to do, that's going to spawn a bunch of these elemental zombies, and it's going to be like a survival round. You got to stay in here while the rocket test goes off. If you watch these lights, they're going to start lighting up green. Not quite done yet. So once the test's complete, they're going to be full green. You're going to hit that, and you're going to spawn the Ragnarok part, just like that. Now we can teleport back, and we'll do our next step for the bow upgrade. We're going to go back up this way, actually. So our next part for the bow upgrade, we're going to come back to the area underneath the clock tower here. And you'll see the skulls we picked up are now floating. They'll tell you that the broken souls are going to need sacrificed.
I think I can manage that.
And what that means is we need to get crawlers. And with those crawlers, we're going to have to feed them to the skulls. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to throw a grenade. That is more than enough here. And we're just going to take ourselves down here. Those crawlers are going to follow us. And then they're going to automatically get fed to the skulls, you'll see. So you see the skulls start eating the crawlers. And we need to feed all 6. And then he's going to say 3 words. And we need to pay attention. Crown Gryffindor. I didn't want to grab that.
Now, Tank. Good or evil, I gotta finish this riddle.
I can only assume that you intend to procure Group 935.
Alright, Crown Gryffindor. You gotta remember that.
Know this, my old friend. I will take
I
whatever
haven't
steps
left the
are
pack
necessary
punch quite yet.
to ensure that you never
So we're gonna come into this room, and you're gonna see these have symbols on them. We're gonna look for the crown first, which is right here. So that's our first symbol. 3 triangles, and then Griffin, the X, and then the door, which is the teardrops. So triangles, X, and the teardrops. So once you look at those, it's going to trigger the next part, which you have to kill the zombies and pick up the symbols. There's one. And you see when we pick up a symbol, it's going to fill it in over here. So we got our first one. That is very good. There's our X. And our teardrops. Look at that. How nice. So once that's done, you're going to take your bow and you're going to shoot each symbol in order. So triangles, X, and then teardrops. This will be different every single game, so you will have to pay attention. If he says that is my name, that's how you know you did it correctly. Did it wrong, he'll say that is not my name, and you will have to redo it. Just the symbols. Everything else will stay. Let's pack a punch our gun here.
This better be worth all the money I laid out.
Panzers should be coming any minute now. If not, we are get a guaranteed one here soon. So once you do that, you can come back here and hold F, and that'll rise a new arrow from the vase. There is your upgraded arrow. Take that.
Sorry. Not sorry.
So you can see our circle now is full there on the bottom right. That means we're almost done with our bow upgrade. The last step for the bow upgrade is to come here to the pyramid and place your arrow here. And now you'll need to get kills inside of this square right here. And you'll see that the souls start flying to it. And you can get kills with anything. It doesn't have to be the bow.
Ain't a problem this can't.
We're not doing too bad. We're on round 10. Almost done with our bow. That's pretty sweet. Two upgraded weapons, all of our perks. I'd say we're making pretty good pace so far. One thing you gotta remember is it is okay to take your time. Don't try and rush things. The more you give yourself space and time, the more you're going to be able to succeed. Alright, so once it stops collecting souls, you'll place your bow inside. It will take your bow. And you will now get your upgraded bow. So now we have the void bow. Pretty sweet. So now that we've got our upgrade, we are going to need to put our bow back down and go pick up the regular bow again. Alright, so we've got the default bow. That's exactly what we want. And you kind of come back down here to the teleporter. And you're going to shoot right here at the top. That should hit all of them. If you don't hit all of them, just shoot all around and eventually hear that same monster sound we just heard. And that indicates that you're ready to go to the next step. So after you do that, you can come pick up your upgraded bow, and that's the last time we should need the default bow. We're going to go ahead here and change round. And now we're on to the wisp step. The wisp step is pretty easy. You just have to get used to where the wisps are going to spawn. There's our Panzer. Whip out your shotgun and shoot him in the chest, and you're going to get a pretty easy kill. Watch him get melted. So when you hear that monster sound, that means the wisps have spawned. There's our Panzer. Let's get rid of him real quick. Easy peasy. He drops another piece of the Ragnaroks. Let's find our first wisp. So it can spawn here. It can spawn over here. If we come up the stairs here and into this room again, it can spawn back here, which it did. The wisp is that blue electrical thing. So we shoot it, and it's going to move. You're going to hear the monster here again. That means you did it right and it moved. It can spawn right here, which it did not. If you come down to this car, it can spawn on this wheel. It did not. We're gonna come back up the stairs and go into the room. In the room, it can spawn right here on this globe. It didn't spawn there. So we're gonna go back and check our clock in here. It did not spawn there. It did spawn here, so we're gonna shoot that one. Gonna wait for the sound.
I don't even know what this is. Frankly, I don't care.
Alright, get our zombies grouped up here. So let's see. Not on the clock. We'll go check the globe again. It's always going to be close to where it was originally. It's on the globe, so we shoot the globe. And then it's either going to go back to the clock tower or it's going to come over here. It'll be pretty easy. There it is right there. So you're going to shoot that one and you're going to hear a different noise this time. So that noise means we did it correctly. We're going to come back to our teleporter and you'll see that it now has a purple light. That means we can use it. And while we're here, we're going to pick up these two things. And we're going to come back over here and we're going to pick up this blue canister. After you've picked up those two things, come over to this and you're going to watch the scientists close the door and lock it. And there's going to be a code that pops up on that screen in front of us.
Lunar facility has only served to accelerate our plans. I have no doubt.
Circle rocket energy is what we got. So you're going to want to remember that. For us, it is circle rocket energy. For you, it will change. We're going to come here and we're going to get a guaranteed panzer spawn.
What the hell just happened? Bring it on, tech monster. Let's see what you got.
Use our rocket pad to get out of there quick.
Well, that was something.
Alright, so we're gonna need to do the Wonder Sphere step next. So you're gonna want to come and put what you just picked up right there. That'll start glowing. You're gonna flip this to just protect, and then you're gonna turn it on, and you're gonna want to get out of here as soon as you can. And you're gonna notice this will light up. So we got circle, rocket, and energy. You're gonna hear a confirmation, and we'll need to go back down to that room we just were in when we teleported. Congratulations, you are about halfway through the Easter egg, I think. You're gonna notice the door is open for us, and we're gonna pick up two things,
What do I do with
some
this?
canisters and a key card.
Guess it's time to bring me back down to Earth.
First we bring Dempsey. Then we will do what must be done.
Should we hit the box? Let's hit the box. Let's try our luck. Maybe we'll get a ray gun.
Even if you choose not to respond,
That's not a ray gun.
though I do not understand how or why, I believe you are an enemy spy.
Alright, so we just picked up those two canisters. The first one's gonna go right here,
Be an imposter.
and then the second one's gonna go right here, just like that. And we're gonna want to save a zombie now, because that'll probably be easiest for us.
You for it.
But you're going to come back over to this one more time, flip this to destroy, and then turn it on again.
Time to double down.
Run away. And then now you'll be able to play Simon Says, and I will show you what we do there. You can see up in the sky there is a floating piece. These Wonder Spheres are what you can use to pick this up. And that's our last part for the Ragnaroks.
Collection.
So if you look at our parts, we got Ragnaroks, we got our shield, and we got our upgraded bow. We got everything we need so far.
Get your paws off me, flush sores! Now you're making me mad. Get off me! Don't you touch me!
Yeah, let's go build our shield while we're at it.
Did your mother ever teach you manners?
Building our shield would be a good idea since we're gonna need to save a zombie.
This looks sturdy enough.
Sweet.
Gotta keep an eye on that ammo.
Alright, so we got 2 zombies left, which that should be fine. We're gonna do our Simon Says now. I like to do the rocket test one first. It's a bit easier.
Ugh, and I thought the teleporter made my stomach turn.
Alright, so memorize these. Rectangle, circle, energy, rocket. 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 As you can see, we're just doing what's on the screen. Alright, so when you hear that doo-doo-doo, that means you did it right. You can go back to the one up top here now, and you're just going to repeat that exact same thing.
The less often I do that, the better.
I always recommend holding a zombie. It's way easier than trying to get it done mid-round. That is 100% for sure. You'll know you did the Simon Says right also when you look at the Wonder Sphere and it glows white.
I'm almost running on empty.
Rocket, rectangle, energy, circle. 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 Alright, second confirmation. You can see both of the orbs are glowing white. Now we're going to come back up here and we're going to switch this again to protect. But instead of turning it on, we're going to come back here and hit this green button. It's going to do that, and you see it's going to hit that up there. And you'll see that starts crashing down. When that comes down, do not be in the courtyard. If you're in the courtyard, you will go down. And it really sucks. Sweet. So it's going to crash to the clock tower. And it's going to drop the Vril device, if you remember that from Call of the Dead. Pick that up. And you'll see Dempsey, our boy, is right in that canister.
didn't know better, I'd say this guy was onto us.
Alright, so now that we did that step,
Grove may be smarter than I initially suspected.
he's gonna talk some more.
We must access the MPD device on the moon.
We can come down here now. And we can build our Ragnaroks. Go ahead and pick those up.
Improvements better be more than just cosmetic.
Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna pause while I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, where were we? We just built our Ragnaroks and we just did our Simon Says step. So our next step is we're gonna have to do the Wisp all over again. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the round here. And you're gonna hear the monster again, I think.
Things will get real messy if I run out of bullets.
Fetch me their souls!
They ain't gnawing my bones.
Yep, and you can see our first Wisp is right there.
That's right. Chew 'em up. What? You got a bone to pick or something?
Our next Wisp will be right here.
It's all yours.
We're gonna go check the globe. It is not the globe. It could be at the church again, or it could be over here. It is not here. Oh, we need to redo it. The round ended. If the round ends, you're gonna hear that noise, and that means you have to start from the beginning. It's no worry though, it's pretty easy.
This fucker again?
There's our first Wisp.
That thing sure is ugly.
I want to get rid of our Panzer first before anything. Easy. Alright, we need our Wisp. Get right back on that. Our next Wisp
Well, thanks for the re-up.
is, I want to say up here again, we'll see. Yep, right there.
It's all yours.
It's not here. So we're gonna go check the tire, and if it's not at the tire, we're gonna go up through the bedroom. It is not the tire. Go back up to the bedroom here and check your globe. It's not at the globe, so we're gonna go check the antenna. If it's not the antenna, it's either gonna be, yep, there it is. If it's not the antenna, it can also spawn up in there, so you can also check that area. That's fairly common as well.
Get the teeth on that guy.
Alright, we got one more. I'm gonna say it's at the globe this time because that's usually where it decides to go. It's not at the globe, I will be very surprised. Yep, it's there. You can see it through the wall. Alright, shoot your last one.
Hey, freak bags! I got a newer way to kill you.
You're gonna hear the confirmation sound again, and we're gonna go back to the teleporter. So remember that key card we picked up along with the cylinders? That's where that comes into play. Hit your teleporter once it's purple. You do kind of have to wait for the rocket. That's kind of annoying.
Shit, different day. No, wait. It's still today, isn't it?
Alright, so we're just gonna keep this guy until we can teleport again. Let's see, can we go? Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go back in time. And you're gonna come to this computer on the right and put that card in. And that will open this right here, and you're gonna pick up that slab. And now you can just wait. We don't need to do anything else. If you made it this far in the video, please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Anything I could improve on. Yeah, we're almost done. This is literally the last step before the boss fight. So thank you guys for watching this far.
Teleportation successful.
Alright, we're gonna get another Panzer here, I believe. Did he drop a power up? He did. Thanks for the max ammo, dude.
Fresh supplies coming in.
Alright, so now that we grabbed that,
Ugh, I thought the
we're gonna
teleporter
come
made my
and
stomach
place that
turn.
tablet we just picked up over here. Slots right in. And now what we have to do is we have to go put the real device in front of where the bow is, where we picked that up. And that'll spawn one of the apothecans, and you'll see for there. So just put that real device in. It's gonna spawn apothecan, homie.
Magic arrow.
Don't be afraid to use your bow ammo. So we're gonna follow this dude. And he's gonna stop at different symbols. 3 or 4 of them, I think. And you have to stand in this circle and you have to get kills. That's kind of the whole thing for this part. You see the souls will start filling, and that apothecon will move on whenever you've done. Alright, that one's done. You can see it's glowing now, and he will now move. If you do this on co-op, the ring around you when you stand in it will be a different color on your screen. You can see mine's kind of purple on the edges. That means I have to get the kills. If you're in co-op, it'll be the color of somebody else's bow, and they have to get kills.
Tell your master he ought to keep you inside. I won't even think about what else could come through that portal.
And I hope we get a max ammo soon. It'll be really balling. Oh, speak of a max ammo.
Re-upped and ready for action.
Alright, that round's done. Well, you're gonna skip this one, I guess. So no matter what, the one we place the slab in over here will always be one of the places it stops.
That thing sure is ugly. Try that again! I dare you! Damn mitts off me! Wow, it's a whole bunch of them. Your bark was worse than your bite, mutt. Back to the pound for you.
Alright, so that one is done. There should be one more and that's it. You'll know you're done when this guy changes from blue to how a normal Apothicon would look in, say, like Zetsubo no Shima or Shadows of Evil.
Now this is a weapon I can work
Please
with.
stop here. Alright, sweet.
It's all yours. Tell your master he ought to keep you inside.
Oh, hi, bud.
I need a shower to wash off all this blood.
Alright. Whew. Crazy. That Panzer was so unexpected. I was not ready.
That's right.
I hope we get a max ammo before we gotta dip for the boss fight, but we'll see. Alright, so you see the Apothicon changed. Now it's gonna run back to the pyramid down here. And you see, it's gonna go to the middle there. It'll flash, and then he's gonna go into the pyramid. Oh yeah, we get a little vocal cutscene.
Attention all stations! We have a security breach! We have a keeper manifestation within the vicinity! The MPD is under threat! Don't come any closer!
And then you're gonna put that blue canister right there. That Apothicon is now gonna be revealed inside the pyramid. Once we get a chance here, we'll be able to go into the boss fight. I want them to break my shield so I can get a new one before we go. Yeah, break that shield.
Bring it on. I got a killer right hook.
Can we get a dog round, please? That's all we want. We just want a dog round.
This is like an umbrella.
This ain't no dog round.
Guts off.
As soon as we get a max ammo though, we gonna dip. Max ammo is cool. Oh, not max ammo. Double points is cool.
Ain't no better time to start putting them down.
Oh, there we go. Dog round. Let's go down to the pyramid. We're gonna get our max ammo,
Here come the hellhounds.
and then we'll boss fight it up.
Did your mother ever teach you manners?
Alright, grab our max ammo here. We're gonna pull out your DG2s, and you're gonna right click on any of these squares. Just like that. Alright guys, Jakey here from post production. I did die on that run, but I have another clip from a different run I did earlier this year of the Eisendrache Easter egg. And then this one we do actually complete the Easter egg. So the way this boss fight works is you see he's flying around there. You're basically going to want to protect yourself from incoming zombies here on the first phase. And he's going to be throwing these skulls at you, and as long as you're spamming your bow in the middle like that, they're going to take care of them. You won't get too much damage. Alright, so when he's in the middle like that and there's lightning, you're going to go right click your DG2s underneath him, and that's going to stun him. And when his chest turns orange, just like that, you're going to start tap firing your bow into his chest. When he stops glowing and goes back like that, that's how you know you've completed the phase. Make sure you pick up your DG2s right after you end the phase, and that'll start recharging them for the second phase. So the second phase here is going to have the panzers that'll spawn in eventually. You can see them right there. You're going to want to try and take care of these guys as quickly as possible. The shotgun is probably the best to use. Be aware there is that max ammo there in the middle that spawns if you do need ammo. Alright, so once you take care of those panzers, he's going to spawn back in for the second phase, and it's basically rinse and repeat from the first phase. Alright, so you're going to see again we put down our Ragnaroks. We're going to fire a couple shots here to keep the ads off of us. And he's going to get stun locked again. Same thing as the first time, you're going to tap fire him until he stops glowing. Make sure to pick up your Ragnaroks again, I almost forget here. And then we're on to the third and final phase of the boss fight. Alright, third phase of the boss fight, you're just going to do the same thing. Protect yourself from the enemies and wait for him to go in the middle again. Alright, and for the third and final time, place your Ragnaroks down to stun lock him. Shoot a couple charge shots to keep the adds off you. And then tap fire him in the chest for that third and final damage phase. And just like that, when he starts spinning how you see him there, that's how you know that you finished it. The screen will turn white. Bada bing, bada boom, boss fight finished. So yeah guys, sorry about that. I'm sorry we didn't get the live reaction for the boss fight. I did end up dying and I figured that'd be a little disappointing to end the video off that way. So I hope this is okay. We have one more step to do here. I don't know if I do it exactly in the right order, but we see. So you gotta pick up the summoning key there from the pyramid. Put it there on the computer, and you launch the rockets, and that'll be your final step for the Easter egg. So I'm gonna let this play out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these commentary style videos, let me know. I can do more of them. But yeah, peace.
He's still alive. I fucking hope so. This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never! You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way. Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.